Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I have 5 farmland build ideas that you could use in your world if you have a farm idea for crops and things. These are little details and builds that you can add to spice up the area, so I do hope that they inspire you and I do hope that you enjoy. If you do, leave a like down below, consider subscribing to the channel. But with that all said, let's check them out. First up on the list we have a water tower. Now I wanted to create a little water tower that wasn't too big. I wanted it quite a smaller scale, so I went for this design and I think it turned out pretty cool. Obviously we're using the signs and trapdoors up the top to get a little bit more shape. And then a little detail here is adding a hopper with some water above, and that gives a little dripping water effect into our little bucket here down below. So a little water tower is awesome and would work perfectly well in a farmland setting. Number 2 now, and we have a pretty standard wagon or cart design, but these work brilliantly for a farmland area. As you can see, I've used hay bales, but things like pumpkins, melons, anything like this to signify a farm works great. And obviously using a lot of spruce wood and oak, you could attach a couple of horses out the front to give that extra little bit of life to the area, but works great and I would recommend building in your farm area. In at number 3 now, and one of my favourites just because it is pretty adorable, it is a little chicken coop here, and it isn't very secure for chickens as they can escape, but I think it looks good, so I would recommend something like this to add a little bit more life and character. We can add little details like these little eggs on the hay, or it's really coral, but it looks like little nests for hay. So that is pretty cool, and yeah, something like this would be great in your farm area once again. Moving on to number 4, we have a tower of, I think it's grain or maize or something like that they keep in these storage silos for on farms, and I have a pipe coming out the side here with a bucket or barrel full of the wheat or grain or whatever it is that may be inside of this. I thought I'd add a little bit of a building off the side just because it was a little bit plain with the tower itself. I've got iron bars here as ladders out the front, and this one was a little bit challenging to build on a smaller scale like this because circles in Minecraft only really work with the bigger you get, but I think it turned out great and would look cool in a farm. Last but not least, in at number 5 we have a tractor. Now what farm would be complete without a tractor, and this one I think looks pretty cool indeed. Again, going for a smaller scale but still pretty big, and I think it does the trick. A lot of little details going on here as vehicles are difficult to do in Minecraft, especially when you do work on a smaller scale like this one. A detail at the back that I thought was pretty cool was it is dragging along these here to harvest the crops, and these are just armour stands that have been pushed into the block of farmland there, and a little bit of messed up terrain here looks pretty cool and definitely adds a little bit more life and something extra to your farm builds. So this one is probably something that I would definitely do on my own if I was building a farmland area. And with that guys, we have got to the end of the video. I do hope that you enjoyed, and I do hope that some of these inspired you to create some farmland builds for yourself, and you can add some of these details or change them up to meet your requirements. But I really do hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember, go down, hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. Until the next one though, bye bye.